Good day, everyone. I'd like to talk today about the 70 weeks prophecy that's found in chapter 9 of the book of Daniel. About 500 or 600 years before the birth of Christ, the angel Gabriel came to Daniel and gave him a prophecy for his people, and it's called the 70 weeks prophecy. I want to hone in on verse 25. It says, "Know and therefore understand that from the going forth of the word to restore and build Jerusalem to the coming of the Anointed One, or the Messiah, there will be 7 weeks." So I want to show this little study I did here, and I actually want to call out the Sir Isaac Newton translation. Sir Isaac Newton studied the book of Daniel his entire life, and the whole thing about the science, that's sort of a sidekick for him, but he really was fascinated with the book of Daniel. So Sir Isaac Newton's prophecy of the original Hebrew is a little different. He says, "Know also and understand that from the going forth of the commandment or the word given to cause to return and to build Jerusalem until the anointed prince, the Messiah, there will be 7 weeks." So the 7 weeks is 7 weeks of years. That's what the common interpretation of that is, and that's 49 years. So if we fast forward 2,500 years from when this prophecy was given, back on June 7th, 1967, on the 3rd day of the Six-Day War, the Israeli commandos and paratroopers, they actually recaptured the old city of Jerusalem, which was not in their hands. They never had that back in 1948 when they became a nation again. And they actually recaptured, they went to the Temple Mount, the old city of Jerusalem, the city of David, and there were a bunch of folks there that were able to give some command or words that day. Most of them was like one was a general and one was a chaplain, and we can look at what these words that were given by these guys on June 7th, 1967. The commander Gur, part of his word was, he says, "You have been given a great privilege of completing the circle, of returning to the nation its capital and the holy center." He said, "Jerusalem will be yours forever." The defense minister Diane said, "We have returned all that is holy in our land. We have returned never to be parted from it again." And then the chaplain of the Israeli Defense Force, General Gorin, after he blew the shofar, he ended his words with, he says, "This year," which was 1967, "in Jerusalem, rebuilt." So if you look at these words that these guys used, rebuilt, return, returning, go back to what Sir Isaac Newton said, "Know also and understand that from the going forth of the commandment or the word given to cause to return and build Jerusalem until the anointed one, the prince, there shall be 7 weeks." So looking at the date, that was June 7th, 1967. If you add 49 years to June 7th, 1967, it lands on June 7th, 2016, which was last year. But 49 years essentially is the range of 49 years, day 1, to 49 years, day 364. And day 364 of that 49th year is June 6th. So, I, of course, have no intention of stating to know the day or the hour. I'm not saying that here at all. I'm just trying to look at history and what Daniel 9:25 gives us as a prophecy of the coming anointed prince, which we know to be Jesus. So, today is May 13th. June 6th, 2017 actually is D-Day, 6/6/1945. So, like I said, also June 4th is Pentecost of this year. So with that, hey, maybe he'll show up before June 6th. But the prophecy sort of says that he might. But once again, I surely don't know the day or hour. So with that, guys, have a good day. God bless you.